Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Edoggz Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Amarda Universe Hot Shot. Let's get the box out of the way so we can focus more on the figure. On the left hand side we have Hot Shot already in his vehicle mode. On this side of the box we have the vast cast of characters that are within a Legacy. On this side of the box, we have him in his robot mode. Up here, we have something called Evo Fusion. It takes 21 steps to turn him into this vehicle here. And on this side of the box, we have a close-up of his face down here. And then he's running into battle, probably shooting at something or someone, we don't know, with his special weapon in the back. On the top of the box, we have this QR code that lets you know his stats. And on the bottom of the box, we have barcodes and things. This figure is rated for ages 8 and up. So without any further ado, let's get into this character's resume. Hotshot is the leader of the Autobots briefly. Then he became the member of Cybertron defense team. After that, he became the leader of Velocitron. Now he does have some aliases. In the Japanese translation, he was Hot Rod, which leads into Transformers Power Links. He has a name that he goes by named Axelon and X-Gracer, that's his name. And this figure comes with just one accessory. So let's get that out of the way. And this is his accessory that comes in this box, and they call it the engine block gun or engine block rifle, and it does fit in either hand. It does not make a difference, and it just fits in like that, you know, really nicely painted with the silver. You got the black brick on up into two. Now there is a special weapon. We'll get into that a little bit later in the video, but this is how it comes packaged in the box in robot mode. He has this visor that can come down over his eyes if you need to hide it, like so you can have those on. The chest has this 5-point harness design there, and it's, you know, you got the basic yellow, black, and silver. Now if you're thinking about the original version, then there will be more paint down here on the lower legs there. But this is what it looks like from the side. We got a lot of kibble on the top, which can be forgiven because of the gimmick. And then the lower legs cannot be forgiven because we're going to put all of this stuff, you know, granted. Then this is what it looks like from the back. This is what it looks like from the other side. And we're going to do a real quick close-up of his face. That's what he looks like. And this is what it looks like with his visor down. Now, you can have it either or. Doesn't matter. You got the nice Autobot symbol there. And that's about it for that. So we're going to bring that back to focus. We just get this out of his hand. Now we're going to do some ROT correlation. Now the head might be on a mushroom peg, but it kind of feels like it's on a ball joint. But you could swing that around. Just grab his visor. You can swing that head around like that, and it kind of looks like a mushroom peg. I can't see it, but it might be a mushroom peg. Right? Arms can go only out that far. There's a swivel there at the shoulder, and then there's a swivel at the bicep, and we can get, let's see, 90 degrees, basic 90 degrees on the elbow there. We have 360 degrees on the waist. That's because of the transformation. We can bring it up on the leg this high, and we can bring it down on the knee. Now that's about as far as you're going to get on that, and that's because of all of this kibble that's back here. But you can bring it out like that if you wanted to. You have swivel at the thigh, You bring it out like so. You do on the side kick or something. We have a little bit of wiggle room on the feet, and they do tap into the side of the leg there, but you can move the toe forward and backwards because of transformation. Not the heel does not move at all. And then we have this going backwards. Okay. Now, transformation is pretty simple. Oops, got to stay. And after that, we'll do a comparison. Now, transforming wise, the first thing you want to do is you want to turn the arms inward, like so, like that. So you have this design facing outwards, the waffleness on the outside, and just turn that on the other side. Simple, right? Have that list like that. Okay. We could bring down the visor if you want. You can keep it up. You need to. And we're going to bring these shoulder pads up because they lock in the chest. Take this piece right here, his head, and just bring it down like that. Take his noggin, just bring it in like so, and you just want to flip up the chest like that. Okay. Next, we want to turn at the waist, turn this around like that. Next, up here, we want to bring this back like this, like so, and you want to push down like that, push down, and it's going to fill in this piece right here. Same thing like this. We want to fold this down, fold it down again, push back like that, just to get it ready. I'm going to flip this up like so. Right? We're going to bring this piece, which is on an armature, you're going to bring this up like that, and they're going to plug into these two holes, one there and there's one there. Right? So we have the top done. The bottom. So we're going to clip in the feet. Right? We're going to take the hard top, or should I say half of the hard top, and we just want to swing it around like so and put it on the outside like that. Just let it rest there. Take this other half, bring it out like that, bring it out like that. On the inside, you're going to see this plastic piece right here. You just want to bring that out and bring that out. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we want to turn back this way where the chest is facing you. You want to turn it this way, and we need to orientate this like so, right? Just like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Turn it leg inside and turn this piece like that. Right? Now it looks a mess, but we're going to clean that up in a second. Right? Make sure the arms are together, and you want to sandwich these two pieces together to form one solid hardtop. Right? So we're going to leave this just for now. On the inside, we need to unpeg the outer portion of the vehicle's hood, and we need to bring this back. So just unpeg it from this hole that's here, and just want to bring this up. Okay? Gotta make sure all of this stays in here. Right? Same thing on the other side. Just unpeg it from the knee, and just want to use this armature here, and you just want to push up. Right? So this one doesn't want to do it. Right, there we go. Right, so it should look just like that. Right, so we're gonna fix all of this. So we're gonna sandwich the hood together. And we're gonna fix this up here. Now make sure these pieces right here don't go fall back inside. And just gotta sandwich these back together. Right? The feet, we just close this in. So make sure that's clipped in. Make sure the arms are in there. Close the door. You take his gun, which doubles as the engine block, pop that in. And there you have an Audi TT, which came out in 1998. So this is what it looks like from this side. That's what it looks from the back. Need a little bit of red back here, maybe on this side. This is what it looks like from the top view. If you prefer this side, this would look like from the front. And that's about it. Now the original 2002 Transformers Amarda came with more silver paint, especially down in the middle. It also came with the Minicon, which I didn't mention in the last video, which I'm going to do in this one. And his Minicon name was Jolt, and he was a helicopter. And pretty much he would sit back here and would boost his speed. And then there was another form where the tail section of the helicopter would flip down, and it made him amphibious somehow. You know, he was like a amphibious car and type of thing like that. And don't really have any comparisons for vehicle mode, so there you have it. We're going to go back into the robot mode, which we do have a comparison. So to get this out, you're going to need something like a spudger or something, because the gun is in there tight. So I'm going to use a key. Pop that out. All right, and the first thing you do is you unplug this, and you unplug this. Right, unplug the hard top from the back. Oops, that popped off. Don't worry, we can fix all of this. We can fix all of this. It just popped off, that's all. Right, you want to undo these. Now we're going to focus on the feet first this time around. Pull those out, and then pull that out. Now also, there was like some secret attack mode or something like that, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to bring this down, bring the hard top down like that. We're going to fold the lower leg down, and we're going to plug it back into place. So there's a peg here. I don't know if you can see it. There's a peg there, and then there's a hole there. So you just got to peg those two together. Same thing on the other side. Then we take the windshield, bring this over like that. You want to take this piece, you want to fold it inside before we go any further. You want to fold it on the inside of the thigh. Now what I like to do here, there is like a little notch right here on this blue transparent piece, and there's this groove right here. So what I like to do is I like to rest it on that groove piece like so. Same thing on this side, you fold this in, and you want to swing this around. You want to look for that same section. There's a transparent thing right there. There's a groove right there. and you'll put those two together. So you spread the arms out, turn this around, take this the end of the rear end of the card, just bring that back. Right, you swing that around like that, so it swings just like this. So it's when it's swinging this way, bring it up for the card. When you go into the robot mode, you swing it back like this, like so. Let's get the head out here, pull the chest down, grab on anything that you can, bring this head out, pop that up. Turn this way where the elbow is going to be facing you. Turn this way, so you got that done. Next is the spoiler section. You want to bring that back. Bring that back. Right, bring that forward a little bit, and you're going to see these two holes, two square holes, here and here, and they're going to peg here and here, and just pop those two together. You can bring the visor up if you want. Now we're going to put the gun in his hand, like so. Now let's go back to the Minicon for a moment. In this mode, excuse me, it would peg onto his shoulder, and doing so, it would activate this secret weapon back here. So I just pop over like that, kind of have a thing like that. There used to be a missile here. You pop a missile in there, and it would look like a rocket launcher or a grenade launcher. You could have your pick of which one it is. All right. All right, we're gonna put this back, and this has to be in a certain way where you have these grooves, and this red thing right here falls into that groove. Right, so let's bring in the only comparison I have to go with it, and that will be Amarda start screen. And again, Starscream's Minicon name was Swindle. He transformed into an Indy race car, and he would be attached to the back, which gave him two abilities. One, it would form this sword, and two, when he was in vehicle mode, it gave him extra speed. It was all about speed, I think it was. There might be a third thing that he did, but I can't remember it at this given time. But that's how these two look together. Now, since we're on Minicons, I'm not exactly sure if we're getting them. If we do, they're going to probably fall into the core class of Legacy. If so, I will do an update for both of these characters in a whole. The newest information I found on Hasbro Plus is they're making the Megatron that's also from this series. So we'll have to wait and see on that. So if you enjoy this video, please give it a like, a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. You will be helping me out. We have some new stuff coming up. So let me just give you a sneak peek of what that is. So we're gonna take those out out of the way. Get this out of the way here. So we're gonna be Optimus Prime, and there's going to be 13 characters after this. So there's gonna be a new playlist for anything after him. Next is going to be this guy right here, if I can get him in the frame. This is the Tobot series, Tobot R, which is also coming from South Korea, I believe it is. He's a part of season 2 if you follow this show. Last but not least, we have Tobot V Alpha Plus, which is a part of the series of Tobot Galaxy Force. I want to say 1.5, something like that. But we have those coming up as well. There's some other figures that are off the side that, you know, that are also coming up. I also said that Star Saber will be on the channel. He is coming, but we're going to wait until Death Source is released. So I think that's about it. That's about it. So again, I want to thank you ladies and gents for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.